Welcome to Tonia's Kitchen, where taste and nutrition go hand in hand. Here is Tonia King.
I love to discover and try new products. And today we talk about a few brands that you may not know about. My guest today is Michele Abo, Kayco Beyond General Manager. Thank you for joining me, Michele.
Thank you very much, Tonia. Very, very happy to be here.
Tell me a little bit about Kayco Beyond because you cover quite a few different products.
I do, and they're really amazing products. The Beyond division of Kayco is very focused on products that are natural, simple, and clean ingredients. Very healthy, very unique and innovative, and they really provide consumers convenient food solutions that are healthy, wellness-oriented, saving time, in many cases saving cost. Our signature brands are Dorot Gardens, which are freshly picked, flash-frozen, pre-portioned garlic and herb cubes. Mighty Sesame Tahini, which is the originator of a tahini squeeze bottle, which makes it very ubiquitous for many food applications.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder Juice, which is an amazing, refreshing, and very healthy line of 100% cold-pressed organic juices with no added water or sugar. Juice is always the first ingredient. And then our newest addition is Craize, which is just a fabulous, exciting toasted snack cracker. We actually won the Sophie Award in January, which is the highest honor in the natural and specialty channel for Cracker of the Year.
All right.
Because of the uniqueness of the product and the great flavor.
All those products are like right up my alley. Dorot Gardens, because I'm a crazy cook. And I just I love that convenience of knowing the fresh herbs are so easily available from my freezer. You know, a quick little pop and you got some great garlic.
That's it.
Or cilantro. Oh, yeah.
That's it. You know what we say, Tonia? Pop, drop, done. Because who has the time, right?
It's so true. So true.
And I part of my background in the past was in the coffee industry, so I like to call it the coffee pod, the equivalent of the coffee pods to garlic and herbs.
Right. I'm obsessed with the beet juice. The whole thing with wellness and nutrition just fits, you know, it's right on brand, right on target.
It is doing very well. We actually are far outpacing. These are refrigerated juices, refrigerated juice category in the whole US. We are far outpacing it in growth. Besides the beet juices, which was the first line that we introduced, we have our Melon line. I'm particularly fond of our watermelon basil cucumber, which is deliciously hydrating, packed with, nutrients. And then, of course, the Wonder Lemon line, which is great for antioxidants. And then our newest line, which we're very, very excited about and we're getting tremendous reception, is Wonder Green. So we have 3 SKUs. We have a Wonder Green Clean, which has a hint of mint. We have the Wonder Veg 8 and Cayenne. Think of it as a healthy V8 juice because it's actually 85% lower in sodium and lower in sugar.
Hey, perfect for a Bloody Mary.
Oh my goodness. Let me just tell you, throw a little Tabasco and some vodka in there and you're having a healthy drink. And,
absolutely.
And feeling good about it. And then we have our newest one, which is our Wonder Green Carrot, Celery, and Kale, which is very refreshing and is, as you know, it's definitely becoming a favorite of mine. It is just a terrific product.
It really is. It is. And I will tell you now that we're talking about these Craize crackers, because I had never tried them before. And I was blown away at how thin they were. And
they really are,
really light. And I put a couple different spreads on top and yummy. They were really good.
Yes. And, Tonia, I have to tell you, interesting fun fact here. 87% of people just eat the Craize right out of the bag as a snack, instead of chips or popcorn.
Right.
So, the Craize product, it's very unique. It starts out with the arepa, which is a traditional corn dough from Venezuela.
Oh.
And then our plant is in Miami. Then we have all natural fruits, veggies, and spices that are blended into the dough. And then it goes through a unique and proprietary, what's called a fire griddled process, which gives it the snappy, crispy crunch that you experienced. And there's virtually no oil on it because the flavors and spices are blended in the dough. It's not like other baked product or fried products where stuff is sprayed on. So Craize is actually seed oil free, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and of course certified kosher. So it's
You
just a
got it all
very healthy.
covered.
We got it. It's a very, very healthy, addictive snack cracker. So whether as a snack or whether as more of a traditional cracker that you top it with, it's just great all the time. Most people open the bag and they can't stop eating.
Exactly. And the other cool thing about all those different flavors of the Craize thing, if you're doing a summer entertaining thing and you're putting out, a board of cheese and crackers or whatever, your charcuterie board, they're very flavorful and they work in a variety of different ways. I'm very much into entertaining. And so I looked at them like that, like, wow, I could pair them with this or with that, and they work.
Yeah, we have sweet line and savory line. So
Yeah.
absolutely sweet flavors. We have a sweet corn, we have a guava, and then we have our everything, which is the flavor that won the Sophie Award as best cracker. We have a coconut, and the newest flavor is jalapeno lime. But we truly would be honored if you will serve it at all of the upcoming events that you have,
Oh, absolutely.
being the fact that you host so many parties.
Yeah, I'm really obsessed with food and cooking, which is why I do these radio shows and
Fabulous.
podcasts.
So
I mean, I
fabulous.
could
That's it.
talk about it forever. It must be fun for you, just kind of repping all these really interesting products, right?
It totally is. I've been in the food industry for 32 years, and I have to tell you, the ability to bring these brands to life and to expand the distribution and get more consumers and like yourself, people who didn't try them before, is a true joy. It's quite honestly the most joyous experience I've ever had in my career.
For me, being able to sample a product first makes all the difference because
Mhm.
sometimes I don't want to buy something if I'm like, oh, I don't know. And
Sure.
then when you sample it, talk about excitement. I like to spread the word and share things that I find very exciting in the food world. I like to definitely share with all my colleagues and friends and family. And so I've been talking about the Wonder Juice, the beet juice for years.
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a wonder how it tastes and how it really helps nutrition wise. And
Absolutely.
and just speaking about that as far as wellness and nutrition, so many of those combinations that you have in the juice really,
Mhm.
really are so healthy.
They really are. And again, 100% cold pressed organic. So the cold pressing process allows the nutrients of the juices to be locked in. You're getting the benefits of a fresh juice without having to go to a juicer, take the time to juice it, or spend a lot of money at a place that is a juice bar, and no added sugar. Juice is the first ingredient. So just it's a perfect combination.
Let's go back to those fresh herbs from Dorot Gardens. Do you
Mhm.
have a favorite that you use in your cooking? Do you like to cook?
I do. I'm sure I'm not the expert that you are, but
Well, I'm not an
I
expert by any means,
okay.
Michelle.
I'll just call myself more of a weekend warrior when I have
Okay.
time to do that when I'm not traveling or other things. But yes, I like a lot of them. Of course, garlic is our number one item, but
Right.
I actually have a particular fondness for our sauteed and glazed onions. And I'll tell you why. It's not just freshly cut onions that are in a cube. They're actually freshly picked onions. They are then caramelized, sauteed and glazed, and
Mm.
then frozen. So on the weekends, I like to make an omelet, and instead of having to caramelize onions, or now it's nice grilling season, I don't have to grill a hamburger and caramelize onions and burn them and all that. It saves so much time. Even making a soup, if I want to add onions to a soup, it's a nice flavor to put something that's a caramelized onion. So it's not only unique and it's not only pre-portioned, but the fact that it's sauteed and glazed saves that much more time because you don't have to caramelize the onion.
Oh, absolutely. Are there recipes available for any of these
Oh yes, we
ingredients?
have we have a tremendous number of recipes on our website. We also on Instagram we show things every month. We have an executive chef, George Duran, who I think you know.
Oh, yeah, George is great.
He posts a lot of these recipes on his website. So yeah, but our website dorotgardens.com has a ton of recipes for using all of the Dorot Gardens brands.
It's really good to just get some ideas. Some people like to do their own thing, but when you have something of a guide like that, it just really helps because then you can embellish it as you wish.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So what about the other products? Do they each have their own websites?
They do, yes. Mighty Sesame. We didn't talk about that, but we are the originator of a unique squeeze bottle. So most tahinis historically are very thick and they're in a tub. They're like a paste and you have to scoop them out because you add them to chickpeas and that's hummus.
And that could be a pain.
It is.
It's
and
messy.
It's messy and it really doesn't make it very versatile. So with this squeeze bottle that we have for Mighty Sesame, the first thing is that we use premium sesame seeds. We have a superior recipe, which by that we mean it's a lower separation of oil and water, like in the salad dressings, you see the oil water separation.
Right.
So you just shake this once or twice and squeeze it and it gives a creamy pour. So you can use it for hummus, but you can squeeze it and drizzle it on salads or toast, or even a topping for pastries. Or actually we made in December and we posted this. We did a partnership with a cooking class called Homemade, making a Dubai midnight chocolate cake because the paste in the Dubai chocolate is it's a pistachio paste with tahini. We had the Mighty Sesame in that paste. So you squeeze it, so ubiquitous. We actually make lattes with Mighty Sesame because you put the drizzle in on the latte. So very, very ubiquitous. It's 30 years ago, chocolate hazelnut spreads. Who ever put that on bread? And now that's something that Americans, it was big in Italy, but now Americans do that all the time. So it's a different way of using, different ways, a different format. The squeeze bottle allows it to be a much more ubiquitous. So we actually merchandise it in the peanut butter spreads aisle because it's used for spreads.
Yeah. How innovative.
Very innovative. We talked about the Wonder Juice, so obviously very innovative, being 100% cold pressed. Juice is the first ingredient, which is different than a lot of refrigerated premium juices. That is drinkwonderjuice.com. And then Craize is Go Craize, Craize.
Right. Craize is great. I mean,
Craize
all the product, all the products are just very exciting, and I'm thrilled to be able to sample them and enjoy them and, spread the word. We're talking with Michele Abo, General Manager at Kayco Beyond, which is the parent company of all of these, correct?
We are the exclusive distributor for all of these products. We own some of these brands, and within the umbrella of Kayco itself as a company is the largest distributor of kosher products and owns many kosher brands. And then the Beyond division are items that are more in the natural and specialty channel, health and wellness. So it is a separate division under the Kayco umbrella. That's why it's called Kayco is Kosher and Beyond. We're the Beyond part.
No kidding. I didn't know that. I definitely have dealt with a lot of kosher wine in the past.
Oh yeah, that's our Royal Wine division. Yes, we have all the largest kosher wines in the world. Oh yeah, the Herzog wines are unbelievable.
What a small world. I had no idea. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we always have fun chatting about kosher wine. Between wine and food, I mean, what else is there,
What else is there? Exactly.
Well, Michele, it really has been a pleasure chatting with you. Thanks for introducing our audience to some of your wonderful products. I appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you'll subscribe to this podcast as we continue to take you around the world of food and wine on Tonia's Kitchen.